Welcome, friends. Are you sitting comfortably? Today I would like to tell you the tale of a haunting battle fought on a Scottish Highlands moor, which remains a lasting testament to one of Scotland's bloodiest battles, where the veil between the living and the dead grows thin. The cries of the past still echo through the winds that sweep the moor, carrying with them the sorrow and pride of the Highland warriors who fought and fell there. As night falls, the spirits rise, their forms dissolving into the mist, their lament a reminder that this is more than a battlefield. It is a place where history lives on, haunted and eternal. The rolling moors, often cloaked in a heavy mist, hold an air of unspeakable sorrow. Here, where the winds whisper of forgotten cries, the souls of the fallen are said to linger. It was the dawn of April 16, 1746, when the blood of Scotland was spilled across these fields in the final, devastating clash between the Jacobite forces and the British army. The ground beneath the heather became a mire of mud and gore, a graveyard for thousands of Highlanders who fought for their freedom. The battle was swift and brutal, leaving no chance for retreat or mercy. As the last cries of the fallen faded into the cold wind, the moor fell eerily silent. But it was not the silence of peace. The villagers who lived nearby spoke of strange occurrences, shadows moving against the light of the moon, whispers carried on the breeze, and the unmistakable sound of battle echoing through the night. The souls of the battle had not found rest. When night falls over the moor, the landscape transforms into a place where time bends, and the past seeps into the present. Travelers who venture near the battlefield after dark often speak of hearing ghostly cries and the clash of steel. One chilling tale tells of a shepherd who, while crossing the moor, was halted by the sound of a war drum. The beat grew louder, followed by the eerie blare of a Highland bagpipe. Terrified, the man hid among the heather as a ghostly army materialized in the mist. Highland warriors marched in spectral silence, their faces hollow, their kilts torn, and their weapons gleaming with an unnatural light. At their head rode a figure draped in tartan, his face obscured by shadow. The army marched toward an invisible foe, their forms dissolving into the mist as they advanced. When the shepherd finally summoned the courage to flee, he found his footsteps muffled as if the ground itself wished to hold him there, bound to the curse of the fallen. The air near the moor is said to hum with an ancient energy, a magnet for those who seek to commune with the spirits of the past. One of the most enduring legends of the moor involves the Wailing Highlander, a ghostly figure that appears at dusk, his form hunched and shrouded in despair. Witnesses describe seeing him kneeling among the gravestones that mark the clans who fought and died there. He clutches a broken sword in his hands, his head bowed in grief, as if mourning his comrades lost to the carnage. Those who have dared to approach speak of hearing his cries, low, guttural, and heart-wrenching. But as they draw closer, the figure vanishes, leaving only a chill in the air and the faint scent of blood lingering on the breeze. Local lore claims he was a Highland warrior who died protecting his fallen brother, his soul forever tethered to the battlefield where his honor and kinship were both lost. Legends tell of a curse laid upon the battlefield, a warning to those who dare to disturb its eternal silence. Decades after the battle, a wealthy landowner attempted to drain a portion of the moor to build an estate. Workers soon abandoned the project, claiming to hear disembodied voices and see shadowy figures flitting through the fog. Tools would disappear, and fires lit to warm the workers were mysteriously extinguished by unseen hands. The landowner himself experienced the wrath of the curse one fateful night. While inspecting the site, he heard the unmistakable sound of a sword slicing through the air. Turning, he saw nothing but mist, until a cold, spectral hand grasped his shoulder. He fled the moor and never returned, leaving his wealth and ambition to rot alongside the cursed battlefield. The moor stands as a place where the past refuses to let go, a monument to tragedy and the indomitable spirit of those who fought there. Today, visitors come to the battlefield to pay their respects. Many bring flowers to lay at the stones marking the fallen clans, but even in the daylight, the energy of the place is undeniable. Cameras malfunction, sudden chills race down spines, and faint whispers seem to emanate from the very ground. Some claim to see faint lights flickering in the distance at night, believed to be the souls of the fallen warriors keeping an eternal vigil. Others report hearing the faint strains of a lamenting bagpipe, its mournful notes drifting across the moor. But perhaps the most unsettling stories come from those who feel an unseen presence walking beside them, as if the spirits of Culloden watch over the living, forever bound to their sacred ground. There you have it, another chilling tale from the heart of Scottish folklore. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and ring the bell for future Scottish stories and myths. Bye for now.